Right. Oh, let's see what's going to go wrong. Okay, it says I am live. Can I see my chat? Yes, I can. On my own mobile phone. Can I hear myself on my own mobile phone? Okay, it says I am live. Can I see my chat? Yes, I can. On my own mobile. Okay, so that seems to be working nicely. Let's, in that case, do a thing that I meant to do before, but I forgot. And that is find a link to my own channel. Oh my word, YouTube is so unbelievably slow. Right. This actually probably should have been the first thing that I did. But was it? No, no it was not. Right. Oh, come on, you stupid old machine. Right. Nearly there. Okay. Right. I will now actually share my bloody screen. This should work. There we are. And then open my actual world. And I should be able to see on my mobile phone my audio. So I can't do this. Oh, and I'm accidentally destroying items. Oh, how did that happen? My mouse. How's my mouse doing that? Right, let me turn my mouse on and off again. There we are. I accidentally leaned on my mouse. How bizarre. Oh, forgot to grab my stupid charger. My word. I'm a bloody liability. Right, well, this will be interesting to look back on. And see what weird noise those. Bloody hell. Right. Am I in? Am I sorted? I seem to be. Great. I need to get back used to having, goodness, I can't talk, to having my, what was the word I'm looking for? To having my, keys, the way around that I'm not used to. Normally I have it so that, my punch key and my place key are not the usual way around, which has led to me finding all of this very confusing and very difficult. But never mind. I need to go. I've got a good amount of food on me for the time being. I'm not going to be killing any pigs or anything. But I am going to be getting some trees chopped down. That is a thing that I need to do. So I think I will do it. I also actually need to get all of this filled in. This creeper explosion hole that did, I'm happy to say, show me where a bunch of coal was. So I'll grab this coal and then use some of my dirt to fill this in. That would be lovely. So I will wait to properly talk until people or person actually shows up, because there's no point in me wasting all of my pretty much nothingness. There's no point in me talking about that until there are actual people to share it with. So what am I going to talk about? I suppose I'm just going to narrate what it is I'm actually doing. Right, I should probably get this destroyed. There we go. Dear Lord, I'm terrible at placing blocks because when I place them in the wrong place, I go to destroy them. But the destroy key is what's normally the not destroy key, and oh, it's a whole thing. And oh, have I run out of dirt? Oh no, I've got some left. That's nice. Let's just bring this out like so. I want my world to look nice and nice. You understand? I'm going to assume you have some intelligence and know what I'm on about. And if you don't know what I'm on about, then you're a very stupid person. Or, more likely, I've explained it very poorly. But anyway, I want to build a little tower. I want that to be my house. And so I might as well get around to, you know, getting the wood necessary to build said house. And I'm just looking at my mobile phone screen now. I'm not seeing any cameras jerking about as they did before, which is a good sign. And is it getting dark? No, it doesn't seem to be. I'm just losing the plot. And there we are. I knew that this tree wasn't falling down at all. Are you going to start? There we are. It looks as though you're starting to. There we go. Wonderful. Good to see. Good to hear. And all that. Right, let's chop this tree down as well. Wonderful. And I feel as though actually my sensitivity is a little bit low. Let's bring it up. Not much, but just a little bit. And chop down this tree. And I've got to say, as I believe I said before, I'm enjoying beta Minecraft so far. I can see why it is such a popular version of the game. What else is there to say? Nothing much, to be perfectly honest with you. But never mind. Now it's getting dark. Now I need to rush back home before bad things happen, except I'm a little bit disorientated and I can't remember where home is. I think it's this way. I just think it might be this way. If it's not, then oh dear, I'm scuppered. But this seems right, because there's this little kind of bit of land that acts as a bridge, and then I get over to my spawn. So it should all be good stuff. And I've got a nice amount of food on me, should I get attacked. There we are, look at that. Lovely. And we can see here I've got the beginnings of my road. I'm not sure about how it turns here. I might have it. I think once it's done, it'll work. It's just right now that it looks a bit odd. Right, and let's just get my sword ready in my offhand, because there will probably be something attacking me when I wake up in the morning. Like so. Let's see, will I be attacked again? No, I won't. Ah, fantastic. Right. I thought I saw a gamer tag there, but I didn't. I just saw a weird pixel. Of course I'm not seeing any gamer tags. I'm in single player mode. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right. How much wood have I got? 27 is not bad. Right, let's make a whole bunch of wooden planks then. Fab. And I suppose the thing to do is to basically plot out where I want my road to go. Because I want it to go from here, come across here. I know that I want it to go over this, like so, I think. Oh no, didn't mean to place those blocks there. And then it will come down here, I think. There we are. once we hit this little part, like so, it can turn. That sounds good. For a couple of blocks, shall we say to here or to here? I think to here looks good, and I will in fact build this little bit across now, and then the path will continue like so. Fantastic. Up here. Oh, whoopsie daisy. No, let's get some sand. I'm getting a lot of sand from this. And let's just place these all along here, like so. Very nice, very good, very proper. Oh, bloody hell. No, didn't mean to do that. There we go. And then the path will continue even further down here. And it's weird, I'm watching this on my mobile phone screen, and it doesn't look on video quite how it looks in person. It looks slightly better. The colours are more saturated. My sand is much less yellowy in this version, and it's more creamy. I watched a video the other day saying that the old sand looks a bit green, and I'll be honest, I think it kind of did, but I do prefer it like this. So, my pathway can turn here. I'm not going to do diagonals, even though they look good. I'm just going to do it zigzaggy. And then this, and I'm sorry, Torch, you're going to have to go. There we are. And the path can continue steadily onward. This little patch of grass can go. Fantastic. And oh, look at that, some more coal. I think I'm all right for coal at the moment. I'll go to the mines if I... Oh, sod it, I'll grab it now. Why not? And oh, look at that, digging straight down. Oh, aren't I a daredevil? Right, not much coal there, but still enough to justify doing that little bit of coal digging. Let me just check that I didn't miss any here. No, all good stuff. Great. Oh, I did miss some. Dear me. Oh, no. Right. Well, I'll come and grab this in a second, but I need to get myself a new pickaxe. Hurrah. As I walk down my half-completed road. Like so. Oh, I thought I'd run out of wood there, but no, I've got some more. How lovely, how good. And then it's here that it will come up. Like so. I can get a good image of how my path from my house to my mine will look. And I will quickly get rid of this, because I've decided that I don't like it. Yeah, let's do it like that. And then let's break these 3 blocks and place these 3 blocks. Fantastic. And I don't have any more iron. Okay. I forgot I had diamonds. Oh, that's a nice surprise. I suppose I could and I will go and treat myself to a diamond pickaxe. Oh, exciting. Look at that. My second day, my third stream. Got a diamond pickaxe. What a success. So what, is this going to go across like this, or... No, I think my path will go all the way down to here. Then it will turn. Alright, alright. Then it will turn, and turn, and turn. Come up, and then turn some more. Lovely. Right, that was worthwhile. And I suppose I'll go mining. Because, as you may see in my video description, it should be in my video description. It is in my video description. One of the things that I wish to do today is go mining. I might have to do diagonals for that bit there, because it does seem to be a little bit, you know, I can't find the words. Well, diagonal, I suppose. At an angle, that's a semi-good way of putting things. Right, but anyway, I'm at my cave, mine thing, whatever you want to call it. More coal? Don't mind if I do. Oh, look at that. I nearly missed all of this. Perhaps I intended to come back here. I can't remember my prior intentions. Far too long ago. But look at this. Isn't this good? I think it's very, very good. More? Greed has never been a bad thing. There we are. Never, ever, ever. Surely not. Right. And I want to be here for some time, because otherwise I will emerge and it will be nighttime. And I do not want that. Oh, why did I build my staircase down in such a ridiculous way? It's enjoyable, though, I will admit. And I will at some point mine out these blocks so that I don't bump my head every time I come down here. But still, I've got my cave. I'm pretty sure I explored this, or I explored most of this. Did I have to, swim up at some point? I feel as though I did. That's a vague memory that I have. Oh, more coal? How much am I on? 49. I think I will leave it for now then. And I will continue. Here's where I found the diamonds. And I think I will continue caving down here. I can see I've not got much space in my inventory, only 4 more spaces. So I'm not going to have long. But hopefully I can find some diamonds or iron. Well, there's the iron I wanted to find. Wonderful. That didn't take massively long, did it now? 3 was up 4. 4's not bad. Let's continue on. We've got some redstone, which takes a ridiculous amount of time to mine. And we've got some lava. How lovely. You're welcome for that pun. I'm pretty sure that I don't have a water bucket on me right this minute. So for now I will simply block that off. Though I'm sure that at some point I will explore this lava area. Wonderful. I should probably use my... Oh, I thought that was closer to me than it was. This is a bit scary, isn't it? Right, let's just crouch and hope that my shift key doesn't do what it sometimes does and fail me. In fact, I might just, rather than shift, use other blocks as a support. Like so. I mean, I am also shifting. I'm doing both. A good combination of tactics. And once again, I am forgetting that I am punching, not placing these blocks. I can be a bit silly sometimes, a bit standard when it comes to the whole intelligence department. But never mind. More redstone there. Not interested, thank you very much. And let's continue mining. At least that lava was a very helpful natural light source. This torch is a very helpful man-made light source. And let's just continue our way here through this gravel patch, which has suddenly been made much slower by the breakage of that shovel, but never mind. On we go. And just the hope is that I can find another 3 diamonds before my pickaxe says goodbye and breaks, because obviously it would be very uneconomic of me to create a pickaxe and then not have anything to justify it by, or with, or whatever. Right, sticks and that's a piece of gravel. Gravel is not particularly useful here, and a piece of cobblestone will get me a shovel. That's the word I'm looking for. And I'm gonna need to make a chest, I suppose, because my inventory has just filled up. Right, this will be a temporary affair, but let's just put this chest here. And I was thinking, why am I not able to place that? Not that I wasn't able to place it, just that I need to remember which button I need to press to do what job. So let's save myself a little bit of food. There we are. Lovely. Nice amount of space now. Let's continue onwards. So, that is completely not what I wanted to do. That is completely closer to what I wanted to do. It's exactly what I... Oh, wait, no. Maybe I should probably have things in this order. Great. Lovely. And that's mine. It's weird having a shortened distance that I'm able to mine with. I'm used to it being 5, as opposed to 4. You know, 4 blocks out. Coal, very useful. I will come back to you later, don't you worry. Oh, redstone is going to be the bane of my existence, and let me tell you, I do not appreciate its existence. Oh, and look, there's more. Thank you so much. Never mind. Let's just continue. Place another torch, and continuing. Wonderful. I do appreciate the fact that nobody is actually watching this stream, because it means that I get a couple of chances, not too many, because there's a bit of a stream delay and I don't want to scare somebody off by me being absolutely deadly silent. But it is nice that I do get a couple of opportunities to just relax and not have to say anything. But look at that, some iron, very nice. Let's gather all this up, and some gold. Great stuff. Oh, quite a bit of gold, actually. Very nice. Even more is like that. That's that. Great. There we are. Nicely filled in. Let's continue. That was a nice bit of excitement, though. Wonderful. And look at that. Even more iron. Very, very nice. How much iron am I going to be on in a moment? Well, I'm on 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Very good. Let me just mute myself quickly, because I think Sorry about that. That will happen from time to time. But simply, I do not live in a house by myself, and so I will at times mute the stream. There's probably a keyboard shortcut, and oh look, diamonds. There's probably a keyboard shortcut that I can enable that will allow me to do that. But it just means that I will not be interrupted, which is lovely. But yeah, but if I am interrupted, rather, it won't be picked up on the stream, which is great. Because obviously, you want to keep your personal life and your online life separate. Oh, bloody hell. What a wonderful example. Let me just rewind my own video. Bloody hell. Brilliant. What a wonderful example. So, the self-muting definitely works, which is great. But I'm unmuted now. And how many diamonds was that? 7. So that's good. I've definitely justified this diamond pickaxe's existence. It has generated more diamonds than it has lost. That's a profit of 4. See, look at me. I can do basic maths. There we are. You can tell when I'm muted and when I'm just not talking, based on the incredibly loud fan of my laptop, which I believe is getting louder. I probably should be a bit worried about that, but truth be told, I'm not. Anyway, let us continue. Right, I will stop doing this mining fairly soon, I think, because I have been doing it for some time. How long have I been live? 28 minutes, nearly half an hour. So it's probably a good idea for me to turn around and go. Hang on. I must say, it's not normally this bad. In fact, this is the worst that I've ever had it. Both when being live and when just recording in general. So that's bad luck, but never mind. Is that iron? I see. Yes, it is. Very nice. Very good. Right. I would like, I think, to find another batch of diamonds before I before I turn back. I think that would be quite nice. I think it would be very nice, in fact. Gold is not something that I will turn my nose up at, however. Not bad at all. No, this is quite relaxing. Definitely quite relaxing. And yet, more gravel. Aha, and diamonds. A diamond in the rough, you could say. I wouldn't, but you could. And I suppose, since I said that I want to find one more diamond before I go, I will finish up this torch, and then that won't be clogging up my inventory, and I will be on my way, but I will take those bits of gold as well while I am at it. Look at that. Very good. You know what? That's a good haul. 11 diamonds, 19 gold, 16 gold and 19 iron. I'm not complaining. I'm happy with that. That's definitely enough iron for me to get myself a, what's the word? A chest plate. So that's all good. And it's probably going to be time for me to actually start digging out side tunnels. Which is how I always, mine, as I say, I always make a long tunnel first and then I do side tunnels going off the bully edges. Some more coal that I will need to at some point collect. But I've also got 17 redstone and 50 coal. So I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. And I suppose that it will in a moment be a good time to go and oh, I forgot about the stupid chest. But it'll be a good time for me to go and um collect, not collect, yes, collect more wood for my house. Those were the words that I was trying and admittedly failing to say. But never mind, I actually got quite far with that bit of mining there. I'm quite happy with that. I will have to check next time I'm at the end of the tunnel what my coordinates are, how far out I have come, and I can only hope that it is not night time. I could have set a timer, but did I? No, I didn't. I mean, I know it's been longer than 10 minutes, but has it been longer than 20? And how far through the day was it when I came down? All questions that can be answered either by going and looking back a few minutes, or, there's the staircase, by waiting and finding out now. It is this way, isn't it, that I need to go? No, it's not. Oh, I get lost. There it is, there it is. Right. Up here I go then. And I keep on thinking it's looking dark, but no, that's just shadow. I was about to grab a torch to light that up, but then I realised there isn't actually a torch in my inventory. So I won't try to do that. I'm very happy to see its light. I suppose then I'll have a little chat about Doctor Who. What Doctor Who have I been watching recently? Well, I've been getting a bit of a frog in my throat there, never mind. I have been watching Logopolis. I actually fell asleep watching Logopolis for the second time. Well, the second time I've watched it, the first time I fell asleep to it. Yesterday evening. Or night, I suppose. That's another creeper hole that needs filling in. Right, I'll do that now then. Well, I'm assuming it's a creeper hole. If not, it's very interesting world generation. Right. But yes, if you don't know, spoilers for Logopolis, which is in the 4th Doctor era. If you're happy to not have any spoilers for Logopolis, or for the 3rd Doctor as a whole, not the 3rd Doctor, the 4th Doctor as a whole, Logopolis is the story in which Tom Baker's 4th Doctor dies and regenerates into Peter Davison's 5th Doctor. So there we are. Look at that, 16 diamonds, even better than I was at before. And then let's get these smelted. No, I didn't realise that I still had some pork chops left to smelt. Right, let's actually get the coal in here. There's already some coal in there, but I'll take some from here, put it in there. No, I can't shift click. And now that I've done some good old mining, I'm going to go and chop some trees down. And hopefully build up this house a little bit. That's the hope. Well, let's go and mine this tree down then. Normally I try to be a bit more energetic, but I'm very tired at the moment. But I wanted to stream, so I am. I enjoyed it last time. It's definitely a thing that I will be doing again. But yes, let's cut this down. I'm getting much more used to, definitely not 100% accustomed to, but definitely getting used to the different mechanisms to breaking blocks than I'm used to. Which, as I say, is a me problem, and the fact that beta Minecraft doesn't allow you to change these things rather than a beta problem itself or a beta feature. I don't know why I destroyed this tree by going up and down. I cannot explain those actions. But never mind. Oh, I don't want to chop down a big tree. Something that's clearly the same and has always been the same, or at least from this period, is those annoying not long trees, big trees. Oh, bane of my existence they are. Never mind. Pretty good existence if a tree is the only thing to be a bane of it. Let's destroy. Come up a few blocks and destroy. Wonderful. Such fun. Any other logs up here? No. Great. Let's destroy these then. And if you are watching my videos, oh dear, it's getting dark. If you are watching my videos because you enjoy my 1.4 world, and don't you worry, I'll come back to that tree. But don't worry about my 1.4 world, as in my release 1.4 world, not my beta 1.4 world. that will have more videos on. I've just not had the time. It's easier to stream than to record videos because I am just happy. I mean, most people will have higher standards, but I am just happy to stream myself playing the game as I normally would. Um, Whereas for a proper video where I've chosen specifically when am I pressing stop and when am I pressing start, preferably in the opposite order, however, I am I wouldn't say less able to determine the quality because no, that's not how I'm meaning to describe it. What I'm more meaning is, I'll go away. Um, what I'm meaning is that in a video, I have a start point, I have an end point, I have about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. And it's basically in one uncut take as much as possible. Sometimes if I'm, busy on a particular day, um, I'm going to get attacked, aren't I? If it's a particular day, then I might need to cut it a few times. Oh, if I didn't get attacked. But yeah, I might have to cut a video a couple of times if um, I'm busy and I cannot record it, all in one go. But for the most part, I will always try to record videos in one go. And so when you only have 20 minutes to play with, I end up being a lot more selective about what I do and what I show. Not because I'm worried about making a bad video, because I don't massively care about making a bad video, but because I want to make an interesting video. The two aren't the same. And good, I remembered properly that I needed a chest plate and I didn't accidentally make something I already had, which is always a possibility. But there we are. Time, I do believe, to work on my house. And I suppose it's probably a good time to make a ladder. Why not? Let's turn all of these into sticks, because I will need it at some point. And there are 7 pieces of stick in ladder, so 60 divided by 7 is nearly 9, so I'm going to need 8 sticks on each. Well, I didn't mean to put one there. There we go. And now, as you can see, division. It works. There are less than 7 sticks, and so I know I have completely used up all the potential sticks that I could. This is why I'm training to be a primary school teacher. Probably. Something's going to need to go in a chest. Some of this cobblestone locks up. And still hope to place things on the ground, or what effectively is the ground. Which is a thing, but never mind. Let's go up 2 blocks. Wonderful. And I'm just trying to make a nice tall building. A nice tower. I like building towers. When I end up releasing, well, I say releasing as though it's a big, awaited, sought after thing. But when I end up finishing, which you may not know, is this YouTuber person who, as far as I'm concerned, his videos, they're fine. But I always thought his videos are okay. They're not amazing. Well, no, they're amazing, but they're not quite the style that I normally enjoy, shall we say. They're very narrative-driven kind of things. But these videos that he creates are these civilization things, if you've heard of them. And I thought, well, these videos are not entirely to my taste, it would be quite fun to give them a go, as in being in one of them. And so I have been in one of these events. I doubt I'll make it into the video. I was part of a very small group. But it was fun. And I bring this up because in that very small group, we made a very big tower, much larger than this. But that's why this reminded me of that event, because similarly, I built a large tower. I also built roads in that event, but to be fair, I build roads in pretty much all the Minecraft worlds in which I find myself. And speaking of worlds in which I find myself, something else that you may not have expected me to have been in was well, I say you might not have expected me to be in. It was a Doctor Who thing. The Doctor Who Minecraft YouTuber called DT10, who I've been aware of for several years, recently found out he had a Discord server and a Minecraft server. And so I thought, well, why not go and check out that Minecraft server? And I have. For about a month and a half, I've been on there, and I built a house entirely much like this tower, in fact, because it is my favourite block in the game, oak wood planks. Oh, look, iron, how lovely. I think I'll leave that there. It's quite nice, quite good decoration, part of the natural landscape. But that server closed the other day. It closed yesterday, in fact. Oh, hello, person. I've got somebody viewing. Anyway, I was just talking about the fact that he's got a Minecraft world download, and you can see a lovely house that I made, also out of oak planks. Pretty much entirely out of oak planks, to be quite honest. It's even got an oak plank TARDIS, and some oak logs in that TARDIS as well. Well, anyway, as I say, welcome to you, person. Do feel free to say hello in the little chat box thingamajig. Are you a person that I already know? Are you a person that is completely new to my videos? Regardless, I'm happy to have you here, and please do give me any tips about beta Minecraft, because goodness knows I need them. But anyway, I've got some wood. Let's make some wooden planks. And I think I've done a bit of work on my tower. I'll do a bit of work on those paths. And I do need to get torches all set up about the place. No, that's another thing that really and truly does need to get done. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Otherwise I won't get anything done. I'll just get sidetracked and what's the phrase? Overstimulated? Overloaded, that's the one. I'll get overloaded. But let's just get these ladders, pop them in a chest, and get placing some more of these oak blocks. And in fact, I should probably get myself some more oak steps, or just wooden stairs, as they are called in this version. Right, so let's continue with this. And I should probably get my stairs next to my planks. That will make things easier. Look at that master builder at work. Placing 2 whole steps in a row. Wonderful. There's somebody in the bloody chat. I should remember to actually talk. I know what I'll talk about. I'll talk about my life. It's not interesting, but it's interesting to me because I'm the one living it. I'm going back to university tomorrow. How exciting. I still have a couple of bits left that need preparing that I will do after the stream, but it's only for one lesson. I've already got my 2 of my 3 lessons I have tomorrow prepared for, but I still, as I say, have one left that needs doing. I've already prepared for my maths lesson. Oh, I should probably explain. I train to be a primary school teacher. That's what I do. Well, it's what I'm training to do. And I've already got ready for my maths lesson, which is, of course, not me learning maths, but learning how to teach maths and the literacy of numbers and all that. Which I say as though it's boring. It's not boring. It's really, really interesting. Um, and there's also just developing your knowledge and expertise as a primary school teacher, which is all very important stuff. And then there is something else, and I've forgotten what the other lesson I have on tomorrow is. I want to say it's music, but it might be history, but it's some wider curricular subject. I know it's not English. I've done English. I know it's not geography. It might be PE, and it's getting dark. So let's very, very quickly get to bed. I can only sleep at night, okay? In that case, let's get myself, for once, some torches and my house all nicely lit up. Like so. 32. That's somehow more than I expected, even though it's the amount that I put in the crafting table. Why am I unable to place coal in a furnace? There we go. Right, let's just get you lit up. These torches are not properly or well placed or well spaced or anything. It is just torch spam for now. And let's get my sword in my hand just in case I need to defend myself, which I don't. Which is actually quite lucky because I accidentally did not have my torch in my hand, but my shovel, which would have been of a lot less use. Use definitely. Right, and yeah, all of this area really should be lit up, at least to some degree. And let's go back to my. No, I can't go back to making my place because I need stairs. That problem is really staring me in the face. That's the second time I've made that exact joke. It's not a joke. Jokes are funny. That's the second time I have used that combination of words on my YouTube. But still, it no, I was about to say it has to be done. It doesn't have to be done. It's embarrassing. Jokes are embarrassing, but I'm embarrassing. Deal with it. Right, is this the perfect amount? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is. Look at me go. Right, there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to go and get some more wood. How long have I been streaming for? 53 minutes. Not too bad. Not too bad. I may even go back into the caves. Tell you what, if you want me to go back into the caves, you let me know in the chat because you're watching the stream, or at least listening to it in the background. You might as well decide what on earth I do. At least to a certain degree. But I will get some trees chopped down. In fact, I should probably get some trees planted. That would be an idea, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Let's do that then. You could even say, yes, it would. Ha 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 ha, because trees are made of wood. So funny. Anyway, let's look for some wood. There is a strange lack of trees over here. It's got to be said. What time is it? It's 10:05, so I won't be going for too much longer, maybe half an hour, because I do want to go downstairs. I'm currently upstairs. I have the very professional recording setup of doing it in my bed, which is nice because it's very cold in England in the Midlands at the moment, so I get to stay nice and snuggly and warm. But it also means that I don't spend time downstairs on my nice sofa with my nice blanket because I'm seemingly very old and nothing excites me more than a soft sofa and a blanket. And I might, well, go and watch some 1970s Doctor Who. I'm feeling like season 17, Tom Baker's sixth and penultimate season. It's underrated, let's be honest. I mean, I'm planning on making Doctor Who videos. Hell, I've already recorded a Doctor Who video where I rank John Pertwee's outfits because that's the level of sad I am. But yeah, season 17. What have we got? We've got Remembrance of the not Remembrance of the Daleks, Destiny of the Daleks. Is it good? Not particularly. It's Douglas Adams not doing very well. Very funny, but not very good Doctor Who. But then we have City of Death, which is Douglas Adams actually writing for the most part this time. One of the best stories. I tried to show my friends that story once when I was on holiday. They didn't care. But I don't care about them, stupid friends. But City of Death, fantastic. Definitely the highlight of that season. Then we've got, oh, let me think. I've got Power of Kroll stuck in my head, but no, I do not like Power of Kroll. Then we've got things such as Nightmare of Eden, Horns of Nimon, Creature of the Pit, not in that order, but all three of those are good, fun stories, I think. Go to Creature of the Pit, then Nightmare of Eden, then Horns of Nimon. That's the order. I've remembered now. And then, interesting little pillar. Very interesting little pillar. I quite like this area. This is very nice. But yes, then you've got Shada, which I don't count as season 17. I would rank season 17 even higher than I already do, if Shada were included. But it wasn't finished. It was never broadcast as part of season 17. It was broadcast years later. And I should probably start heading back to my house now. But it was broadcast years and years later, half animated, half filmed. I don't count it as season 17. And I'll be honest, I fell asleep during Shada. I need to actually finish it, but I was just so tired that I fell asleep. I'm sorry. It's good. Douglas Adams is good, don't get me wrong, and it's a real shame that it was lost. But at the same time, we got City of Death, so I'm not going to complain for long. But yeah, I think I'm going to put some season 17 Doctor Who on when I finish this lovely little stream. I'm either thinking Horns of Nimon or Creature from the Pit. And I think I'm going to watch the Horns of Nimon. I'm going to do it. My dreams of conquest. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to enjoy it, and you can't stop me. Well, you probably can. If you know where I live, you could, I don't know, enter my house and stab me in the neck or something. Then, you could stop me. But please don't do that. I like my neck being intact. Thank you very much. It's very helpful for the breathing sort of part of life, which is a lot of life. I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh my word, nearly falling down a pit, down a hole, down a cliff like Sarah Jane Smith in The Five Doctors. I'm going to stop talking about Doctor Who now. I will talk about where my historical house, my historical, that is a word, but not the word I meant to use. My historic house where I am a tour guide, because it, as I believe I said in a recent video, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. We recently reopened to the public after being closed for the winter, and I want to explore the cave, but I will wait until I have torches. Oh wait, I have torches. I'm going to go and explore this cave. But yes, where was I? My historic house has recently reopened, and oh, it was good, but my word, did they use an unholy amount of balloons. We had one balloon, and I'm not going to collect this coal right this minute because I've already got enough coal. But yeah, they did a whole bunch of stuff about balloons because a hot air balloon flight happened there once, and planes took off at some point or another. You know, we've been around for a long time. These things are bound to happen. But they had a room that was entirely filled, about 2 layers, 1.5 layers worth of balloons. And myself, you've stopped watching, that's perfectly fair. Myself and two other volunteers decided that it would be a jolly good bit of fun. Well, not jolly good bit of fun, but slightly relaxing to pop all of these balloons. For context, we had been told to do this. It was the end of the event balloon thing. We weren't just misbehaving and being terrible, terrible people. But afterwards, oh my word, it was like a balloon graveyard. What was once a colourful, blown up latex room was now a colourful, punctured latex room, and everything looked all just dark and grubby and mank, and it was, I mean, which is, I suppose, what you would expect from a whole bunch of balloons if they've been just out on the floor for a week and a bit. But I'll tell you, it was not nice. It was not nice. Don't suppose I've got any string on me, because I've killed a couple of spiders. Because I could do with crafting myself a bow. But oh my word, I'm going to complain, not publicly, because, you know, I like my job or my volunteering position for the most part. But, oh, the amount of pollution and, just, it's bad for the environment. Littering, it's not littering, what's the word I'm looking for? Which is rubbish that will end up in the sea, and some of those balloons will wrap themselves around sea life and other forms of life and cause death, and it's not pleasant. And it definitely wasn't worth this not massively popular balloon room. Um, Somebody came in asking for a balloon arch, but nobody cared about the balloon room. It was ridiculous. But on a slightly more positive note, um, I did do a successful tour. I will be doing another tour next week in the afternoon. There's a new volunteer there, well, fairly new, I say. She's been here for a couple of months, but we've been closed for most of that time. But there's a new volunteer there who I've made friends with. Normally, it's, the volunteers are people who are fairly old, who you're fairly sure you are going to outlive. Um, Putting it bluntly, I mean, they're lovely people, but they're also people that will not be here for the majority of my life, which is a shame because I like them. But it is nice that there are going to be some people um, at my house where I'd say my house, I don't own it, but at the house where I volunteer that are my own age, which is lovely. I know one of these people of my own age is going to be on my tour, which is very exciting. I can show off what I do. Hello, new person. Um, but yes, basically talking about the fact that I'm a tour guide and I enjoy being a tour guide. And also something that I did when I was at work or volunteering or whatever you want to call it on Sunday. I taught somebody how to add five, which doesn't sound like much. This was a 16-year-old girl, another new volunteer of about my age, 2 years younger than me. Um, because despite my ridiculous voice, I am, believe it or not, an adult. I know it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like I'm bloody 14 years old. But regardless, this person, we were playing snakes and ladders because nobody was in the house at the time, or at least nobody was in the room at the time. And I realised quite quickly that she was finding subitizing a bit difficult, which is where you can basically see how many numbers are pictorially represented, such as on a die, you see the six dots. You know it's six without counting them. And she was finding it a bit difficult to sabotage. She was yeah, just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then being unable to count up to six or count up to five. She had to manually place her piece, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, it sounds like I'm being very harsh, and it sounds like this person is an idiot. She's not an idiot. She is definitely intelligent. But these are the kind of skills that if you are not taught, you are not going to use them, and it becomes very difficult to do any kind of mental maths in your head. And I was able to teach this. Hello, DP Drawing Studio. I hope you enjoy me talking about maths and the fact that I was able to teach somebody that if you add 5 to 1 you get 6, 5 to 2 you get 7, 5 to 3 you get 8, 5 to 4 you get 9, and 5 to 5 you get 0. And similarly, if you add 5 to 7 you get 12. But it was a very successful operation in teaching somebody everyday maths. And it doesn't sound like much, but it was a wonderful little piece of everyday maths and everyday learning. Learning is very important. But yes, hello, DP. Is that your name? I don't know. But welcome to this stream. Have you been here before? I don't know. Do you have any tips when it comes to beta Minecraft? Because I am very new to this wonderful version, which is fun, which is exciting, but it's also a little bit daunting. So if you have any suggestions on what to do or how to do it, that would be very much appreciated. And I need to go and clear out my inventory. I have far too much cooked pork chops here. But despite that, I'm going to kill another pig. Take that. And where was that other pork chop that I missed? Is it over here? I'm not sure. Ah, you've disappeared. There they are. Sod it, I'm going to eat one. There we are. Well, since there is nobody left here, and I have been going for about an hour, what time did I actually start? I'm currently at an hour and 6 minutes, according to my YouTube. So I will be finishing up fairly soon. I also rather need a toilet. I needed the toilet before I started, and I really need it now. So once I decide that it is time to go and relieve myself, I will end this wonderful, marvelous stream. But first, I think I should probably do a little bit of inventory management. Because, as I say, I've got too much cooked pork chop. No, cooked pork chop over here in my inventory. So let's have a whole line of the stuff up here. That should be enough, and then the rest. What's happening? I just opened a chest, and I didn't stop moving. Does that only happen when I press this button? What happened there then? That was so bizarre. Anyway, I think I will finish the stream in about 5 minutes, and I will just end by doing a bit more work on my little pathway. Oh my word, that's a lot of wood. So, let's put some stuff into here, and let's craft myself, let's say 3 loads, so that should be 14 of wooden stairs. There we are. I meant to say 12, but 14 is what came out because I already had 2. So that all worked out nicely. So, let's go. Oh, I almost whistled then. I'm not going to do that. And oh, I need to get myself a new shovel. Well, I suppose I could treat myself to an iron shovel. I think I'm gonna do it. You don't think I will, but I'm doing it now. Well, I should probably use sticks as well, shouldn't I? That would be useful. Look at this. Look at this. You didn't think this would happen, did you? Ba 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 ba. Aren't I amazing? No, I'm not. But never mind. Speaking of amazing, I haven't died at all. I died 7 times in my last stream. I should probably make a graveyard. I enjoy making graveyards. I don't know why. I don't try to be morbid, but I am morbid an alarming amount of times on this channel. But yes, where was I going with this? I should probably make myself a graveyard to all the many, many times that I die and have died in beta Minecraft. Right, and oh look, I forgot about these pork chops. Here we are. Let's have this go out by another 2. And I think I... Oh, there's a person here now. No, I can't end the stream. What are you doing here? Hello. Lovely to see you. I'm not actually annoyed. I'm happy to have any excuse. All I see is a full stop here. But hello, the shadow. Welcome to my stream, my very low quality stream. I hope... Are you new here? I don't recognise your name. Hello. Um, do you have any suggestions when it comes to playing beta Minecraft? Because I have not often played beta Minecraft. This is not a thing that I'm used to. Um, and so, oh, there we are. Place it in the wrong place again. So, if you have any tips as to what I could spend my time doing, I would be very grateful. But for now, I just want to get this path properly connected, nicely connected up, like so. Isn't this so much fun? You have, much like last time when not many people arrived, but then at the end, somebody turned up just as I was about to finish the stream, which is bad timing. There's about, I would say, 5 minutes before I'm going to need to pop to the loo and then not come back because I've got other things to do with my day. So I appreciate you being here, and I hope that you do come again. But you get to enjoy the epic finale of whatever it is that I'm doing. But I'm glad to see that my pathway from my house to my mining little area is going nicely. I might add some lampposts in my next video. I'm not sure. My next stream. I know what I mean when I'm talking. Whether or not you do, however. Ooh, that's a different idea. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Good, because I did mute myself earlier, and it would be terribly, terribly embarrassing if I'd been muted this entire time. It would be very funny, but it would be embarrassing. Right. Let's make some stairs. Fantastic. Not as many as I did a moment ago, but I'm not going to need as many as I did a moment ago. But I think it was definitely the right decision that I made a moment ago, about an hour ago, to not have this be diagonal. I think this works really quite nicely, like this, going in straight lines. I think it looks quite effective from up there. Going across here, I might add a little rail banister, whatever you want to call it, over there. I know my eyes are getting dark, so I need to go back to bed. And I think I want to continue streaming because it's fun. I like it. For a good couple of years yet. So, drat, I've missed them. But never mind. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I appreciate your being here. Have a lovely day. Toodle pip. Stop streaming. My stream will stop. Yes,